We've got a great show for you today. I have a fantastic expert on this subject matter. We're gonna give you the true insight on reverse mortgages and how you can leverage that. So let's jump right in. I want to introduce our guest. I have with us Harlan Accola. Sorry, almost blew that pronunciation, even though I went through it right before the show. Harlan Accola. He is the National Reverse Mortgage Director with Fairway Independent Mortgage, same company I work with. Harlan, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Harlan, tell us a little bit about your background. You have been involved with reverse mortgages for well over a decade, correct?
Yeah, I started out just doing what we call forward mortgages and went into the reverse world about 12 years ago and understood and realized what a tremendous product it was for helping folks in retirement. Because as a forward mortgage person, you spend all of your time with people from the age of 20 to 50 roughly, and all of a sudden I was dealing with all the 60, 70, 80, 90, sometimes the end of life situations, and a whole different perspective, but it's just been so exciting to be a part of it, and I've learned a lot from my clients as well as, of course, from the industry.
I would love to just jump right in and maybe throw a couple questions at you and see where we go.
That sounds good.
All right, well, let's talk about, that reverse mortgage as a retirement tool. There's so much negativity in the market, and I don't understand why that is. Can you help with why it's gotten a bad rap and how it's changing?
The sad thing is that there's so many people that have heard one thing, and if something's repeated often enough, it's just regarded as the truth when it isn't. And so the problem is that, like any other product, it can be used incorrectly. Many times, doing over 1,000 reverse mortgages myself, completely transform a retirement, completely contribute to the Christian kingdom as far as in bequests and assets. So, like anything, if it's used correctly, it can be very, very valuable. Used incorrectly, of course, it can get a bad name.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, because you mentioned the Christian kingdom, and we're on a Christian station, and, I totally honor that. But there is some bad publicity even amongst that community regarding this product.
Tom, it comes down to two things, two verses that are kind of used as proof texting sometimes, which can be dangerous in itself. The scriptures can even be misused. But the first one is, owe no man anything, which is something that a lot of people say that's a biblical command, never to have debt, which it really isn't. It was talking more about love, and I'm not a pastor, so I'm not going to try to interpret scripture or go back to the Greek words or anything. But the fact is that with a reverse mortgage, this is the only mortgage in the world that is owed by a house, not by a person. So you've absolved yourself of responsibility, and you're very safe. You don't owe anything. Your house owes something. Your kids don't owe it, and you don't owe it. It is something that is completely contained inside of the house. So you're just using your home equity to make a better retirement. The second verse is, never let the borrower be the servant to the lender. And a lot of people that are in retirement are a servant to the lender because they have to make $1,000 or $1,500 payment or $800 payment, whatever it is, every single month.
Yeah, they're beholden to that payment, absolutely.
And the reverse mortgage reverses that process, and you never have to make a payment during your lifetime or when you move out of the house, and then you don't make the payment or your heirs don't make the payment, the house does. So there's a lot of misconception.